Hi and welcome, John Morris Show on location. We are live at the Brazos Landing, a special show today. Great to be here. Thanks to the hospitality of the Brazos Landing, and Claude and Becky Lindsay, and Mrs. Lindsay joins us now. And thank you for having us here.
Great to have you, John.
Appreciate it. You've been on the golf course this morning.
I have the windy look.
You weren't golfing though.
No. Tennis player I am.
Gotcha.
Golfer I'm not.
Gotcha. Very good. Well, it's great to be here. We've been telling people about the Brazos Landing. We love doing that every day. The menu is great. The porch is taking shape out there. It's a fun time of year, isn't it?
It is. Spring has sprung.
Spring has sprung, and the menu always changing. That's one thing y'all always keep adding and tweaking the menu. You've got a lot of good things on there.
Yeah, we like to be innovative sometimes. Sometimes we kind of wish we hadn't. But yes, we love changing things about. And the porch menu is going to be really interesting. So
good. All right. What can you tell us about the porch? Is still under wraps, or what's that going to look like?
We think about another week or so. We got our tabletops in, and so we were waiting on them. You know, can't get anything. Everything comes from China, I guess. Whatever. Anyway, we finally got them. So I think we're about a week off.
I got you. And it's designed for women or anybody?
I'd like to entertain the Lululemons out there a little bit.
Okay,
it's designed for anybody. We just think we see a lot of groups of women that will sit out there. We're going to have a lot of plants.
Okay.
Have a kind of a menu. Our menu will be the same for out there as well.
Okay.
But we do have a special menu for the porch.
Very
like
nice.
Watermelon feta and mint salad. That's probably not something unique, John.
I'm sure it's great. That's what I'll say. But that's really cool, and it shows how you're always, kind of evolving and changing and adding things here.
Yeah, we have a lot of Sunday school groups and things like women's clubs that come, and so I thought that'd be kind of a fun place to do.
All right, and the porch, and when we say the porch, it's literally the porch out there.
Yes, it is the porch. In fact, when we took all of our banister down and replaced it was kind of scary the first time I walked out there. I thought it was going to fall in the river.
We need some kind of banister, and there is a new one back out. And we're talking about right out there. It's outside. It's covered. It looks out toward the river, looks out toward Foster Pavilion. Yep. So great location out there. And this time of year with the weather like this, really nice to be outside.
Nice new fans. Awning that comes down further, so it's going to help us with the sun.
Great.
So we're excited.
All right, so that's the porch, and not ready yet.
No,
you have a debut. Oh, a week away. That's close.
We'll put it on Facebook when we've arrived.
You let us know, and we'll help spread the word. So the porch is coming. The thing I like to talk about is the $12 lunch menu.
Oh, yeah.
That is such a great menu. So many great items on there. I don't know how you do it for $12. Don't raise the price, but I don't know how you do that. But that is a real enticement, I would think, for people to come.
Yeah, it is. All of our food's homemade, so it's not in a box. It's been made an hour or two. It's literally made when you get here, but it's all homemade food. And it's, like chicken parm. You can't beat chicken parm. Come on. It's really good. Our fish tacos sell a lot. And everything's really good on our menu. We have a little bit smaller portions, but plenty.
Right. It is plenty. That's true. So the $12 lunch menu is one thing, and a great menu, really an expanded menu, available at lunch and dinner. And you're open 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day except Monday. And it's just, it's a place where you can dress up and come, but you don't have to.
Yeah, somebody told me the other day, we're very eclectic. I said, yeah, that's a good word.
That is a good word.
We're indoor, outdoor, or tablecloths or no tablecloths. So kind of a little bit of everything.
Very good. And if somebody or a group of guys and girls would want to come here and watch NCAA tournament games Thursday and Friday.
Oh, yeah.
We got lots of TVs.
Yeah. We have lots of TVs, and we have it on. And we usually change it to whatever people ask, because we have that many TVs. If you have a preference that's not on. Yeah. We watched hockey the other night. We like to never found it, but we finally found it. So, we're kind of a sports bar in some ways.
Yeah. Well, just the TVs just add another element to what you already have here. So that's great. Well, very good. Thank you for the invitation. Always great to come here. If people want to look at the menu, it's on the web, always, thebrazoslanding.com. You can check it out here. And what's ahead as we kind of look ahead? This is down the road a little bit, but Baylor graduation is in May, and I know you get a lot of graduates and their families come in here.
Yes, I do. In fact, we're already, if you want a reservation, you need to call because we're filling up quickly. And then Easter's
before that. True.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna do a buffet, but I'm gonna do some specials for Easter.
Okay, very good. Definitely would need reservations prior to Easter.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Phone number
753-2778.
That's it. So you can call, make reservations that way, make them on the web, and for big events especially. But what about for a normal night or maybe a weekend night? Would you recommend reservations?
I mean, I always recommend reservations because I kind of put you in the primo spots.
Gotcha.
Is what I call it. But I mean, you can always come in. We have 385 seats. So
Wow. That's great. That's a lot. That's more than I would have thought.
lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
All right. 254-753-2778
Correct.
is the number for reservations, or on the web, thebrazoslanding.com. So thank you for having us here. We appreciate it. Always good to see you.
Always good to see you. I'll have your shrimp and grits ready.
Shrimp and grits. Sounds good. I appreciate it. It's Becky Lindsay. She and Claude Lindsay, the proprietors here at the Brazos Landing. Love coming here. That great $12 menu, $12 lunch menu is terrific. And we'd encourage you to come and check it out and try it out for yourself. Off and running, our special show from the Brazos Landing a little bit later. Tweety Carter will join us. We'll talk NCAA Tournament memories with Tweety Carter. Played in the NCAA Tournament for Baylor, now coaching for the Bears. We'll visit with him coming up in just a bit. Stay with us. We are live from the Brazos Landing, where I-35 and the Brazos River meet, and we'll take a break and be right back.
Hey, it's Zach Gelb. We're talking NFL and college football. Plus, we have some of the biggest interviews in sports media. You got to check out the Zach Gelb Show right here on 365 Sports, weekdays, 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 to 3 p.m. Central. And make sure you subscribe to my channel, youtube.com/@Zach Gelb Show.
Morrison's Gifts, Waco's oldest family-owned gift store, wants to ask a question to the guys out there. Don't you just love gift giving? Does John Hart, Consuela, or Jellycat mean anything to you? If not, at Morrison's, we have your answers and your back. For 47 years, we have guided men and you ladies through the trauma of selecting the right gift for the right person. Come and see us at 4312 West Waco Drive in the Brazos Square Center, close to Jason's Deli. That's Morrison's Gifts, owned by a proud Baylor Bear.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
Being stuck on the side of the road is stressful no matter what time it is. Tow King is here to help. A locally owned and operated family-run business, Tow King offers 24-hour emergency roadside assistance with trained operators and high-caliber equipment for damage-free towing. Tow King of Waco is a company you can count on. Call Tow King the next time you need help. Check them out on Facebook, and remember, slow down or move over.
We're celebrating the Declaration of Deals at Allen Samuels in Waco. Right now, get $11,000 off a new Ram 1500 Lone Star, plus 2.9% for 72 months. Cash in on $11,000 off a new Ram 2500 Lone Star Crew Cab, or choose 0% for 36 months, plus no payments for 90 days. Feel secure with America's best full-size truck.
And welcome back, John Morris Show, special edition, live from the Brazos Landing on this Wednesday afternoon, heading into the NCAA Tournament. First four actually began last night. Main draw begins tomorrow, so nobody better to talk NCAA Tournament, Baylor memories than this guy, Tweety Carter, who joins us. Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem, J-Mo. Anything for you, man. I would love to show up, man. Love to show up for you.
You know, I welcome every opportunity we have to visit, so that's good.
Yes.
You doing well? Everything good?
Yes, doing well. I cannot complain.
Good deal.
Complain.
Very good. The gist of what I want to talk about with you is just NCAA tournament memories. I mean, this is such a great time of year. You're a basketball guy through and through. There's really no better time of the year, is there?
Oh, no, this is perfect time of the year. This is what you work all summer for, all year. I like to look at it as stages, J-Mo. You work all summer to prepare for non-conference. Non-conference prepare you for conference, and that's considered playoffs.
Yeah.
And then you have your conference tournament, and then after conference tournament, March, you going marching, you going dancing, and just to hear those songs, leading into March Madness, getting an opportunity to hear your name get called is an unbelievable blessing. And just to share it with this program and Baylor in general means a lot to me, and I know it means a lot to these players that's playing in it now.
That's good. I know it means a lot to you because the roots are very deep. Goes back to your time playing at Baylor, playing in the NCAA tournament, and now coaching in the postseason with Baylor. So, I mean, that goes back, doesn't it?
Oh, man, it goes back, and it's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in it. So March Madness means a lot to me, and I know it means a lot to, again, the players, and I know that's something that they work hard for, and the coaches as well work hard to make sure you put you in position to be in March Madness. And when you can't participate in March Madness, you hope you could play in some type of tournament to continue to play and continue to win a championship in something. So this is a great time of the month. I love March.
Very cool. What do you remember growing up? Do you remember March Madness? Do you remember any big games you grew up in Louisiana. Anything stand out from those days?
Man, just watching basketball in general was a blessing for me. Funny, I'm gonna say this. I used to watch Duke a lot.
Did you?
Duke, LSU, North Carolina, Kansas, the obvious, right?
Right.
And so you always put yourself in those shoes like, man, I want to be there one day. I want to possibly be competing on TV one day. And that was always my dream. And funny story, J-Mo, I was a football and baseball player.
Yeah.
So I was always watching basketball, but I didn't really care for it as much as I do now.
Is that right?
I was always, football. Like, what could I watch on TV that's going to put me in position to be a better football player?
That's funny.
And so, but when basketball kind of took off, of course, like I said, the Duke, the North Carolinas, LSU was a big part of who I watched coming up.
Yeah, that's funny. And then, lo and behold, you end up playing Duke, right?
Yeah.
In the Elite Eight with a trip to the Final Four on the line.
I look at my picture in my office every day and see the Baylor fans, see the support, all of those fans. I can't remember the exact number of how many fans we had come to that game and be a part of it, but it was so special, man. And sometimes I still get emotional about it, and because I wanted to, and my teammates, we wanted to play on. We wanted to get in that Final Four because we knew how special it was, and we knew how much it meant to this program.
Yeah. All right. So let's go in depth a little bit more there. That was 2010 in Houston, NRG Stadium, and it was I remember like 45,000 fans and close to 40 were Baylor fans.
Yes.
That's my story, okay?
Yes.
Maybe it wasn't quite that high, but it was a huge number of Baylor fans, wasn't it?
Yes. I mean, it was an unbelievable blessing. And like I said, I have that picture in my office, and to see all of those fans, to see all of the Baylor fans in that building, it gave us so much energy, and we understood what we was fighting for more than just us. We was fighting for the program, and we tried our best to come out with the win. And it didn't happen, but that process was unbelievable. To get a 3 seed, to play in New Orleans for me and Lace was unbelievable. Yeah. And to beat Old Dominion and Sam Houston after that game, quick story, my mom cooked. We drove down 30 minutes. My mom cooked for the whole team. Yeah. And to get those 2 wins, and we had another player on our team, Anthony Jones. Yeah. And we was like, well, we protected New Orleans. Let's go to Houston and protect Houston for Ant Jones. And so we had St. Mary's the first game, and it was an unbelievable game. I think it was a record-setting game in the first half, and we closed it out second half. And, it was an unbelievable opportunity for us to go against Duke, which is a great program in itself, and playing against some of the guys that's actually coaching now and doing really well. Right. Nolan Smith, John Shire, all of those guys, and to play against them and to see them coaching now is fun to be a part of, and to be mentioned with those guys is a huge blessing.
So think about that game and the guys on the court. You're coaching with Baylor. John Shire's the head coach at Duke. Now, Nolan Smith, I heard his name last week.
Yes, Tennessee. He's at
Tennessee State.
Tennessee State, yes, sir.
Yeah, which is in the tournament.
Yes. He's doing unbelievable. And, I mean, it's fun to see, because I know how competitive those guys are and how much they want to win.
Yeah.
And so that's the biggest thing is seeing that and knowing who they are and being around them since we've been 15, 16 years old at Nike camps and all of those type things. Just to see them in those shoes now, it's an unbelievable blessing.
Wow. All right, so 2010, first 2 rounds were in New Orleans, which couldn't have been better for you and Lace, and win 2 games there, which were tight. It's Coach Drew, and he said it in Kansas City, the toughest game is the first game.
Yes.
And that was kind of the case with you guys in ODU, wasn't it?
Yes, it was very tough. It was unbelievable. I mean, so many different guys stepped up. From Ant Jones, Josh Lomers, QAC, Epe, the obvious Epe Lace, of course, did what they needed to do, but other guys played a big part into why we were successful, and that's the whole beauty in March. J-Mo is guys giving up their own personal goals. You got 6 games to win it all, and if you giving up everything that you work for to better the team, that's the most successful teams, and to see us do that at that point was an unbelievable. You would never forget that moment, and that 2010 team, we'd never forget those moments. And I know, we went through pain of losing that game, but that game will forever be talked about because we sacrificed so much and we understood who needed the ball. We understood what we needed to do as a unit, and we just came up short.
Yeah, that was a team, what you're saying, playing as one, good shot, better shot, best shot. That was really on display there, and y'all really did play so well together. The St. Mary's game was the Elite 8 game in Houston.
Yes.
And some people were picking St. Mary's to win. I mean, that was kind of a popular pick, wasn't it?
Yes, they was coming off 2 great wins. I remember, I think they beat Villanova.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember the other big win that they have. But Sam had 30-point games, both games, and we was known for our zone. We played zone a lot, and we got laughed at. Like, no way they stopped me in the zone. And he didn't know our bigs was really, really competitive.
Yeah.
And Josh Lomers hated guys that talk trash. QAC and Epe though was showing up anyway. Yeah. But if you talk trash about Josh Lomers, he's showing up. Wow. And you don't want to hit that rock. That's a solid rock. And our guys was fired up. And also as guards, we was fired up because they had guards on their team that was, I think, shooting 50% from 3. And one of them was projected defensive player of the year, something like that. Was high defensive player, energetic, and we wasn't running from the competition. Right. We wanted it, and we knew how good we were as a unit, and we wanted to go out there and show it. And we showed it. And
you did.
We wanted to go out there and punch him in the mouth, and I think we did that in the first half. And it was fun. We seen them in the hallway. We kind of looked at each other. It was fun competition though. At that time.
Nice. Sam Hand was running his mouth a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of respect for St. Mary's though. They was a well coached team, but it was so much fun to be able to compete against St. Mary's at that time.
It's terrific. Talking about the 2010 NCAA Tournament, the regional round, the Sweet 16, the Elite 8 games in Houston. Can you stay through a break? We'll take a break and be back.
Yes, I'm here, J-Mo.
All right,
baby.
All right. You're here. We'll get to Baylor and Duke in 2010 when we come back. Tweety Carter is with us. We are live at the Brazos Landing. Great location right across the river from Foster Pavilion. You can almost see Tweety's office from here and right across the interstate from McLean Stadium, where I-35 and the Brazos River meet. Live from the Brazos Landing. We'll continue right after this.
We're celebrating the Declaration of Deals at Allen Samuels in Waco. Right now, get $11,000 off a new Ram 1500 Lone Star, plus 2.9% for 72 months. Cash in on $11,000 off a new Ram 2500 Lone Star Crew Cab, or choose 0% for 36 months, plus no payments for 90 days. Feel secure with America's best full-size truck powertrain 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty at Allen Samuels.
The Pete Souza Show, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. You want to talk NFL draft? I don't know. How about we get you Todd McShay? You want to talk Big 12? We can get you the commissioner. Somebody about the Cowboys? How about we have on the owner, Stephen Jones? Pop culture? Michelle Beadle. I mean, we will bring on the people that you want to hear from. And these people don't join us because of me. They join us because of you. You got to watch this show, okay? It's got everything you need. Sports, hijinks, laughs. Did I mention hijinks? We'll see you on the Pete Souza Show. Now, we are under the 365 Sports umbrella. Check it out. I'm wearing a Tulane shirt. No idea why.
It's the Pete Souza Show. Sports,
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
Being stuck on the side of the road is stressful no matter what time it is. Tow King is here to help. A locally owned and operated family-run business, Tow King offers 24-hour emergency roadside assistance with trained operators and high-caliber equipment for damage-free towing. Tow King of Waco is a company you can count on. Call Tow King the next time you need help. Check them out on Facebook, and remember, slow down or move over.
Looking for football talk without the fluff? It's Down and Dirty with Scott Mitchell, a former NFL quarterback breaking down the game from the inside, plus real conversations about sports, leadership, life, and everything in between. No hot takes for clicks, just honest analysis, strong opinions, and stories you won't hear anywhere else. Football talk and more, the way it's supposed to be. Subscribe now to Down and Dirty with Scott Mitchell on YouTube.
Alliance Bank Central Texas understands that banking is about people. From first accounts to business growth, they actively partner with Central Texas businesses and families to help meet their financial goals. A variety of online products and services make banking easy without compromising the personalized banking experiences they are known for. Customer-focused banking isn't just what they do, it's who they are. Alliance Bank Central Texas, serving Central Texas across 7 convenient locations and at alliancebanktexas.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
And back with us, we are live at the Brazos Landing on this Wednesday afternoon. NCAA Tournament time, the Crown Tournament time for Baylor basketball. Baylor women headed into the NCAA Tournament. They'll play Friday in Durham, North Carolina against the winner of tonight's play-in game, that is Richmond and Nebraska. And then after tonight, Baylor women will know their first-round opponent. Continuing with Tweety Carter, Baylor legend, player, now coach on Scott Drew's staff. And we're reminiscing, you're telling stories that only you would know because you were in that locker room. But the 2010 NCAA tournament in Houston, the great Baylor crowd that was there, beat St. Mary's, silence a lot of critics after that. And then look who's there, big bad Duke, for a trip to the Final Four.
Oh, man, that was one game, couldn't get a lot of sleep before. Was very, very excited because, again, you watch these type teams as you growing up. Duke has always been a well-known program. And, for me, this was the reason why I came to Baylor, was to be in these shoes and, to warm up, to go through this process, to be playing Duke in the Elite Eight with the chance to advance to the Final Four meant the world to not just me, to our team, to the program, and to see the support, was unbelievable. And leading up to the game, you knew it was going to be a dogfight. And I know a lot of people didn't give us a chance, but I knew looking across that locker room, looking at the dudes in that locker room, I knew we had a chance. And all we had to do was go out there and play for one another. Yeah. And I thought we did that to the best we could. Of course, you go back and look at games. What could you have done better? What could I could have got Epe the ball more, probably. That's the main thing I go back and look at. I'm like, man, maybe I should have got Epe the ball a little bit more. Yeah. Him, Q, even Lace, just gotten guys touches a little bit more as a point guard. Me looking back at it sometimes, that's the main thing I kick myself in the butt about, but was an unbelievable experience. It wouldn't trade it for the world, man. And it was a huge blessing to compete that day.
What a great memory. And, people, if we bring that up, so that was 2010. So that was 15, 16 years ago. Yes. If we bring up that game, what's the first thing they're going to say?
Talk about the charge.
Yeah.
They're going to talk about that charge.
The block charge call with
block
about
charge.
6 minutes to play. Zubek was there, and was it Quincy driving in?
Yes.
Quincy AC, and the call, and it was Doug Sermons, wasn't it? Who still officiates games.
Yes.
Isn't it funny this many years later how people – yesterday, I was at a luncheon yesterday, and the lady brought it up about that game, about the block charge call and how mad they were and getting on the bus. It was Cheryl Gotchis, who's head of HR for Baylor.
Wow.
And she brought it up just yesterday.
Wow.
So people remember it really well.
Well, J-Mo, could we play that last couple minutes then back? Could
Please.
We just run that back?
I would like to. Sure.
I would love to run that back and just relive that whole situation and let us come up victorious and go play Final Four and win a national championship.
That's
that would be unbelievable.
It didn't work that way, though.
I know. It doesn't. It doesn't. But that moment, it changed the course of the game, of course. Yeah. But to hear it still be talked about, you're part of history. And the guys on Duke team, even hearing those guys tell their story, to give us credit to one of the best teams that they had to go against. Wow. And salute to them for saying that, because they don't have to say that. And I knew how tough we played, and I knew how hard we played. And to come up just short of going to the Final Four, it still breaks my heart because, you always want to be a part of bringing Baylor a national championship. And but the guys that did bring Baylor a national championship, I'm so proud of those guys. And I'm so grateful for those guys because you still a part of it. And I'm so thankful to still be a part of that. But that's the reason why I wanted to be a part of this program and this program in particular, because I wanted to help be a part of this specialty that we're talking about today.
That's cool. You're a huge part of it.
Yes.
You are very much a connection point for former Baylor basketball players. You get the reunion, you get the guys back every year, you get the Vets Week, going during the summer, which is really fun. But it's perfect to have you back here and on Coach Drew's staff because you're a great connection. If somebody wants Lace comes to a lot of games, I'm sure he hits you up for tickets.
Yes. That is my brother.
I know that's right.
My brother. And just to have those guys come back and know they got a home to come back to. Yeah. And that's the special part about Baylor is continuing to allow guys like myself, even 20 years from now, you got guys being able to come back, even the older guys before my time, just to see them come back, give back, share knowledge, share information on how to continue to be a successful person, a successful young man means the most to me. And I know it means a lot to our younger guys. And so I'm so thankful for that because everything that they went through made a way for us. Everything that we went through made a way for these guys today. And everything that the championship team went through made a way for these guys today. So I'm so grateful for that. And I hope, as the years go on, these young players and the youth understand what it means to have alumni, what it means to play for the front of your jersey. And I think that's being lost a little bit, the rivalry of playing college basketball and playing some of these rival teams. I know for us, it was Texas. It was Texas A&M. It was Texas Tech. I can go on and on, you know, just to have that that rivalry and knowing that, hey, when you play these teams, you got to come to war, you know, and every game should be that way. But at the end of the day, you know, you have built-in rivalries and I think some of that is being lost. But at the end of the day, you know, if you understand why you come into programs and not just for the financial gain, but also for the relationships. And that means a lot to me because I played for the front of the jersey. The guys that came here played for the front of the jersey, and that's why they come back. That's why it's so easy to get these guys back for alumni weekend and come back and play against our current guys. And that's what it's about for me, is forever family. And those relationships mean more to me than anything. And I hope these young guys in the youth understand that more than anything.
Yeah, that's great. I feel the same way. I know you do, and I hope these guys who maybe are just here for 1 year, you know, still feel like they're Baylor Bears and can come back too.
Yes,
you know, I think of Caden Powell.
Yes,
he's a guy,
unbelievable guy.
You know, he's a guy that just here 1 year, but he's from Waco. I think he's one that's going to come back.
Yes, he bleeds green and gold. I'm gonna tell you that now. He's unbelievable. Work hard. Respectful, a grinder, and appreciate Waco. He loves Waco. He do so much for the community. Him and his mom, I could speak. They do so much for the community, and then for him to come back home, could have made different decisions, but for him to come back to Waco and be a part of that meant the world to me. I know it meant the world to Coach Drew, and it meant the world of this program. And we just want to say thank you, Caden Powell, for that, because, you know, you don't have that, and see him come and fight for this program. I know that meant a lot to this program.
Yeah, very much. All right, I know you got to get back to work. You have practice this afternoon, but a couple other thoughts away from 2010 to finish with the Duke game. The block charge call. it was such. I mean, it really was a big call, big play, but because it sort of turned the tide Duke's way, and that was about 6 minutes or so to play, and then they go on to win and go to the Final Four and win the national championship.
J-Mo, you've been in this a long time. You know, momentum is everything. Yeah. And that was a big momentum swing for us. It knocked it just took the life out of us, felt like. And, you know, and you work on those moments, not letting that happen. But when you fight and those type of situations happen, you of course, you got to have, you know, the composure to get yourself out of it. But we didn't at that particular time. And, you know, looking back, and you wish you would have, but you didn't. And, you know, that was one of the moments you could help now some of these young guys through those moments. But, man, that was a big moment swing and momentum swing that we couldn't recover from. But that was an opportunity for us to possibly go to the Final Four and win a national championship. And we fell short of that. But that's exactly why I decided to come here and other guys decided to come here, was to be a part of that moment there.
That's a great memory. You, Lace, Ant, Quincy AC, Josh Lomers, Epe was right there in the middle.
AJ Walton, Fred Ellis.
Oh
man, I could go down the list. Oh man,
that
was
a
some
great
awesome
team.
guys.
That is a great memory.
Yeah.
That is a great memory.
Yes,
it really
sir.
is.
Yes,
Well, we appreciate you sharing with us today. You played another NCAA tournament in 2008.
Yes,
which was Baylor's first NCAA appearance in 20 years.
20
since
years.
88.
Yes.
That was big, getting to the tournament, wasn't it?
Yep, that was huge, because, you know, you got to the tournament with guys that kind of came here with Coach Drew, Curtis Geralds, Henry Dugat, Tim Bush. I don't know if Tim Bush was here at that time, but Henry Dugat, Curtis Geralds, Kevin Rogers, Mark Shepard, Aaron Bruce, and if I'm forgetting anybody, please forgive me, but you know, those guys, man, meant the world to me, because they helped me when I first got here. I never seen Coach Charlie who was our strength coach. We used to run a lot, and so he used to time us. And me coming from high school, my freshman year, Curtis Geralds and Henry Dugat would run, and I'm like, I used to call home and tell my high school coach, these guys are so fast, there's no way I can keep up with them.
Right.
I maybe need the red shirt. But
really?
They helped me out so much with just showing me things and letting me know that it was okay to struggle early on, and I was going to figure it out. and they like my big brothers. I think I'm a year older, a couple months older, but they like my big brothers in the sense of just showing me the ropes and helping me out, and I appreciate that about them, and forever love for that. And then we had Lace come join us after that.
Bring on Lace.
Which helped us out a lot. And me and J-Lo, can't forget my brother J-Lo, because me and him came in together. So we went through the grind together. So
great.
Unbelievable blessing. But yes, that year, 2008, meant the world because, again, we made the tournament. And that was the most important thing. We made the tournament. And we did lose to Purdue the first, but to make the tournament with the guys that kind of built this program. And, I wanted to make sure that I continue it after they left.
Yeah, very cool. So 08 made the tournament, one game and then out. That was sort of, looking back on it, I know you didn't feel this way then, but it was, you kind of reached your goal by making the NCAA tournament. I mean, not then. You didn't look at it that way then, but it was a great accomplishment to get to the tournament.
Yes, it was a big accomplishment. I think we was excited to be there. We were so excited. We were so excited, man, just to be playing in March. To your point earlier, that's what you prepare for all year, to play in March, to hear your name, regardless of what happened. You playing in March, and we got that chance. Purdue beat us. We fought. We played hard. We just came up a little short against them, and but we remember that. We remember those moments with that group of guys.
And was that the year when on the selection show you were the very last team called, or was that another year?
No, yes. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Remember Farrell Center?
Yes, that was the Farrell Center.
Fans
yes,
are there.
I remember.
Yeah,
yes.
That was a year, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
We was the last one to get picked.
Yeah, so 64 teams in the tournament then. Everything builds. We got a big crowd there. You get to the very last bracket, and the last school called is Baylor, and the place erupted. Oh, man, that was cool. That's a great memory.
New Baylor Bears, baby.
That's
New
right.
Baylor Bears.
That's right. Very cool. That's a great memory.
Yeah.
Well, thanks again for your time. I appreciate it. We could talk all day.
Yes,
and
we sure can,
it's
J-Mo.
fun. Enjoy the games, and we look forward to seeing what you guys can do in the Crown in Las Vegas.
Yes, unbelievable blessing. We're looking forward to competing. Anytime you get to put on that Baylor jersey, like I said, J-Mo, we are looking to compete and win.
Yeah.
And we are excited, and Baylor fans come out and support us. Sick 'em Bears all day.
Cool. Very good. Tweety Carter, Baylor legend, with us. Great to reminisce with him about his memories of March Madness as a Baylor player and now as a Baylor coach. We'll take a break. Back with more in a moment. We are live at the Brazos Landing. Come by, visit, check out that $12 lunch menu we talk about every day. Great menu, and the porch is coming soon, opening in about a week, as Becky Lindsay told us. Thanks to Tweety. We'll take a break, be back. Look at the Big 12 schools that are in the big dance and otherwise, others in the Crown and one in the NIT. We'll look at that when we come back. Live from the Brazos Landing. Keep it right here.
Love the Lindsay.
Bumblebee Blinds of Waco and Temple is your one-stop shop for custom window treatment, transforming your vision into reality. Choose from a selection of shades, blinds, shutters, and curtains. Bumblebee Blinds stands behind our service and products, ensuring peace of mind with our trusted warranty. Call Bumblebee Blinds today to schedule your design consultation. Bumblebee Blinds, simplifying window treatments one covering at a time. BumblebeeBlinds.com.
The Pete Souza Show, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. You want to talk NFL draft? I don't know. How about we get you Todd McShay? You want to talk Big 12? We can get you the commissioner. Somebody about the Cowboys? How about we have on the owner, Stephen Jones? Pop culture? Michelle Beadle. I mean, we will bring on the people that you want to hear from. And these people don't join us because of me. They join us because of you. You got to watch this show, okay? It's got everything you need. Sports, hijinks, laughs. Did I mention hijinks? We'll see you on the Pete Souza Show. Now, we are under the 365 Sports umbrella. Check it out. I'm wearing a Tulane shirt. No idea why.
It's the Pete Souza Show. Sports.
Lake Waco Golf Club is a semi-private facility nestled along the north point of Lake Waco. One of the few facilities in Texas to have a full 18-hole regulation golf course as well as an executive 18-hole par 3 golf course. Plus, check out their bar and grill, which is open to the public. And if you're not a golfer, then enjoy time by the pool or even enjoy fishing around Lake Waco. Become a member today and call to book your tee time. Lake Waco Golf Club, where family and friends fun begins. Check them out at lakewacogc.com for more information.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
Being stuck on the side of the road is stressful no matter what time it is. Tow King is here to help. A locally owned and operated family-run business, Tow King offers 24-hour emergency roadside assistance with trained operators and high-caliber equipment for damage-free towing. Tow King of Waco is a company you can count on. Call Tow King the next time you need help. Check them out on Facebook, and remember, slow down or move over.
Come buy, sell, and trade at the longest-running card show in Central Texas, the Texas Sports Hall of Fame Collector Show, March 20th and 21st at the Texas Sports Hall of Fame. Come meet former Pittsburgh Steeler Greg Hawthorne and former San Antonio Spur Alvin Robertson on Friday. Saturday, former Dallas Cowboy Mel Renfro, Beasley Reese, and Baylor great Lake Seastrunk are scheduled to appear. Show hours are Friday 11 to 5, Saturday 9 till 4. Get your autographs authenticated by JSA both days. Dealers from Texas and Oklahoma will be exhibiting. For more information, visit theautographsinc.com.
We're celebrating the Declaration of Deals at Allen Samuels in Waco. Right now, get $11,000 off a new Ram 1500 Lone Star, plus 2.9% for 72 months. Cash in on $11,000 off a new Ram 2500 Lone Star Crew Cab, or choose 0% for 36 months, plus no payments for 90 days. Feel secure with America's best full-size truck powertrain 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty at Allen Samuels.
Looking for football talk without the fluff? It's Down and Dirty with Scott Mitchell, a former NFL quarterback breaking down the game from the inside, plus real conversations about sports, leadership, life, and everything in between. No hot takes for clicks, just honest analysis, strong opinions, and stories you won't hear anywhere else. Football talk and more, the way it's supposed to be. Subscribe now to Down and Dirty with Scott Mitchell on YouTube.
Alliance Bank Central Texas understands that banking is about people, from first accounts to business growth. They actively partner with Central Texas businesses and families to help meet their financial goals. A variety of online products and services make banking easy without compromising the personalized banking experiences they are known for. Customer-focused banking isn't just what they do, it's who they are. Alliance Bank Central Texas, serving Central Texas across 7 convenient locations and at alliancebanktexas.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And welcome back live from the Brazos Landing. Great to be here this afternoon. The fun continues here. Matt Mosley is in the house. He'll be here from 1 to 3. So come by, maybe get an autograph of Matt Mosley and Dave Aranda, I know, on the guest list at 1 o'clock for the Matt Mosley Show here live from the Brazos Landing, coming up as soon as we vacate here at the premises. Appreciate Tweety Carter coming our way. Let's look at the Big 12 schools that are in the NCAA Tournament. Not Baylor this year, but on the men's side in the NCAA, there are 8 schools, and they begin play on Thursday. Ohio State, an 8 seed versus 9 seed TCU. They're in Greenville, South Carolina. That is the first rattle out of the box. First game on Thursday on CBS, 11:15 a.m. Central Time for Ohio State and TCU. In the evening session, BYU now knows they'll take on Texas. Texas won the play-in game last night. Texas a 2-point winner over North Carolina State. So BYU versus Texas on TBS from Portland, and that's a 6:25 Central Time tip-off on Thursday. Then second seed Houston versus 15 seed Idaho on True TV from Oklahoma City. The late game, 9:10 p.m. Central Time tip-off on Thursday. The Friday sessions begin 11:40 a.m. from Tampa, Florida. It is 5th seed Texas Tech versus 12 seed Akron, also on True TV, 12:35 p.m. Top seed Arizona, the top seed in the West, takes on 16 seed Long Island from San Diego. That's on TNT, 1:50 Central Time on Friday on CBS. 2 seed Iowa State versus 15 seed Tennessee State. As we were just talking with Tweety about, the head coach at Tennessee State is Nolan Smith, who played at Duke and played in that game against Baylor in 2010. 6:25 from Philadelphia on TBS, 7 seed UCLA and 10 seed UCF. And then 8:45 Central Time from San Diego, 4th seed Kansas versus 13 seed Cal Baptist. And those are the 8 Big 12 schools in the NCAA field of 68. Play beginning on Thursday for the Big 12 schools. The NIT continues. Oklahoma State's the Big 12 representative there. They will play Paul Mills in Wichita State coming up on Sunday. Oklahoma State won at home last night over Davidson, 84-80, and they advance to play and host Wichita State Sunday evening. No time has been announced for that second round NIT game yet. And then there are 3 Big 12 schools in the college basketball crown in Las Vegas. This is April 1st through the 5th. Baylor is there taking on Minnesota in the first round. That's 9:30 Central Time on April the 1st. Oklahoma versus Colorado. The early game that night, the first quarterfinal game, that'll be a 7 p.m. tip-off Central Time on FS1. Fox owns the TV rights to the college basketball crown. And then the other quarterfinal will be on Thursday, April 2nd. Stanford versus West Virginia, 7 p.m. Central Time, and that'll be on FS1 as well. So quarterfinal games on April 1st and 2nd, no games on the 3rd, semifinal games on the 4th, and then the 5th, Easter Sunday, would be the championship game from Las Vegas for the college basketball crown. So those are the Big 12 schools. Add them up, that is 12 in postseason play, 8 in the NCAA tournament, to 3 in the college basketball crown, and 1, Oklahoma State, in the NIT this year from the Big 12. So that's a look at what's coming up, March Madness and beyond in the NCAA tournament. We're going to move out of here, make room for Matt Mosley, who is coming up next. And again, Dave Aranda among his guest list today, live from the Brazos Landing. Appreciate Kevin behind the scenes, and Mike and Corey is here, and Brandon, our producer. Thanks to all of you guys for being here. Tom Woolsey is here also, moral support. Tom, thanks very much for that, but appreciate everyone for making this work, and thanks to the Lindsays, Claude and Becky Lindsay, our hosts here at the Brazos Landing today, where the live shows will continue with Matt Mosley after a break. Stay with us. We'll continue live from the Brazos Landing. Stay with us. Alliance Bank Central Texas understands that banking is about people. From first accounts to business growth, they actively partner with Central Texas businesses and families to help meet their financial goals. A variety of online products and services make banking easy without compromising the personalized banking experiences they are known for. Customer-focused banking isn't just what they do, it's who they are. Alliance Bank Central Texas, serving Central Texas across 7 convenient locations and at alliancebanktexas.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
At DeCampli's Italian Ristorante, we are committed to providing an authentic Italian experience. Through exceptional service, delicious food, and a family environment, we want our guests to create memories that they will want to share with their family and friends. Open for lunch and dinner Monday through Saturday, closed on Sundays. Make your reservation today. Check us out on Facebook and at decamplease.com.
My name is David Maddox, owner of Waco Foundation Repair. I've been in business right at 20 years, incorporated since 2003, and nonstop, very busy business to be in. We stay plenty busy with this good old Central Texas ground that constantly moves and does its thing. If you think you have foundation repair issues, call Waco Foundation Repair today.
Spring has sprung, and now's a great time to schedule a checkup for your vehicle. As Texas weather changes, it's important to make sure you and your loved ones are safe on the road. Request an appointment online at CompleteCarCareCenter.com today. We're equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on your vehicle. Our experienced technicians can check the health of your tires and inspect your vehicle for any unseen issues. Kish Complete Car Care Center at 5300 Franklin, where we take pride in keeping individuals safe honestly.